Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I did this get ready with me. I just sat down to do my makeup. I'll figure out I'll film it. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. So I'm going to start with color correcting. I'm using my MAC. This is the Extra Deep palette because I purchased some stuff from this the Studio Fix collection, and I stayed away from this because everything just looked so deep. But I was in store again and I saw it and I decided to grab it because it does a great job. I mean, the colors are like so deep, and it does a great job on these unsightly dark circles and this chemical burn that I have in my laugh line that I've been trying to get rid of, and I just can't. And so now what I've been loving is my MAC hyperreal foundation. Well, it's like a luminizer, and this is in Gold Fix. And I've been putting it on the top parts of my cheekbone. Like when I'm going to do a tutorial, sometimes I go all over my face. But because I'm using a very like creamy, dewy foundation, I don't want to get too crazy. And whatever's left on the brush, I just go here and here. I've already primed with my Tasha primer. So now for foundation, I'm going in with my AJ Crimson Cream Foundation. This is what it looks like. It's in the shade 4.5. It comes with a top, but the top popped off. And what I love about his stuff is that it's comparable to MAC. And this is just a beautiful, rich, creamy foundation. And my beauty blender is clean, so I'm dipping it in the actual pan today. And like I said, I'm in the shade 4.5, which is comparable to MAC's NC50. So this is a perfect match. And I'm looking over here because my mirror is over here. Next, I'm going to go in with concealer, and I'm using my MAC Studio Fix Concealer NC48. This is definitely beginning to grow on me because when I first got it, I really didn't think it was full coverage enough, which it still isn't, but I just love the way it doesn't crease. And it just stays on my face for a long, long period of time, because sometimes when I put makeup on, I have it on all day. And this has done a wonderful job of just staying put and not creasing. So I'm just going to go in with my, and whatever products I miss, I'm going to list in the description box. And this is my Sephora, I think it's the number 54 brush. I'll double check and list in the description box. And I'm going to go back in with the same palette for my cream contour. And this palette is in Extra Deep, by the way. I can get it open. And I'm going to use this really dark brown on the bottom to contour. And it has a slight like gray undertone, which I do like. And it's very, very pigmented, so you have to use a light hand. And I found that out the hard way. But it's a great palette for deeper skin tones. It really is. And I don't worry too much about like up here because I usually clean it up with concealer anyway. So I'm just going to clean that up. And now I like to go back in with those, the same illuminator from MAC. And I like to put it over top my liquid foundation, like right on the cheekbone. I think it just looks so pretty. And it's very easy to blend out. It doesn't leave streaks. It's not patchy. It doesn't lift up any of your foundation. This is like my favorite thing from that hyperreal collection from MAC. It's so good. It just gives a beautiful glow to the cheek. And I'm just lightly tapping it. I'm not like pushing it in. And I'm going to put some also on the tip of my nose. Blend it out. Then I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to set my under eye, and for that I'm going to use two powders today. I'm going in with my Huda Beauty powder first, and this is in Blondie. And here's my powder brush. Here it is. This is what Blondie looks like. Let me turn my light down a little bit. I think it may be washing me out. Okay. And I'm not gonna bake, I'm just setting my under eye. And then after I do this, I like to go in with my MAC Next to Nothing powder, and this is in the shade Dark. This is such a beautiful powder. It actually feels like cream on your skin, like when you use it. But I like to like smooth things out with this. I think it just looks really pretty under the eye. I never really use it alone under the eye, and sometimes I do like go over on top of my foundation, but as a finishing powder. So now I'm going to set everything in place. I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier powder, and this is the, well, they're translucent powder, but this is in medium deep. And for this, I love to use my beauty blender to get it on my face. I feel like it looks more natural than if I use something else. And the beauty blender, I just push it into my skin. And I feel like it really locks the foundation in there. While keeping my face nice and like just not dry. And especially going into the fall, this is perfect. It doesn't dry out your skin. So your skin still has, you know, the natural luminosity to it. I've just been loving this technique so far to put my powder on. And I've been obsessed with loose powder to set my foundation recently. Okay, so now I'll take a break from my face and I'm going to start on my eyes because I don't want this video to be too long. And I've already set my lids with my MAC 24-Hour Extend Eye Base. So I'm going to go in with my Tom Ford Cream Base, and this is in 04 Spice. I love this as a base. for my lids. It's just so pretty. And then over top of that, I'm gonna go in with my Dose of Colors. This is like that dual eyeshadow, and this is in Sunset. I love the pigment that comes with it. And I'm just gonna go over top of that because I want that nice glossy lid, and look how pretty and gold it is. I just want a nice glossy lid. And I'm gonna go in with some powder eyeshadow and clean around the edges. So I know it looks a little crazy right now. But this is the look I'm going for, that nice bronzy, like lit look. So now I'm gonna go in with this palette that I made up myself. And I'm going to take MAC's, this color right here, MAC's Ground Brown or Brown Down. I think it's Brown Down. I always say it wrong, but it will be in the description box. And I'm just gonna clean up around those edges so it doesn't look too crazy. And this is just a blending brush that I'd gotten out of my Smashbox palette. I didn't really love the palette, but I love this brush. Okay, so I'm back with my lashes and liner on. I used my HudaBeauty lashes in Sasha. For liquid liner, I used my Fenty Beauty liquid liner in Cause I'm Black. And in my inner tear duct, I used MAC's Rice Paper. This is another palette I made up for MAC. I used Rice Paper just to give the tear duct like a little pop. So continuing on with the face, I'm going to go in, I'm just going to go over that cream contour, and I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs highlight and contour palette, and this is in 60. I think I'm going to list everything like I said. I'm just going to over that contour, and I like a sharp contour, but I don't like to go around my entire face too much because I feel like the way my face is shaped, it can start to look masculine, so I try to not do that. So now I'm going to go in with blush. I could never do my makeup without blush, and I'm using my MAC blush palette. And I'm going to be using Springsteen and Trace Gold. I'm going to mix those two together. I'm going in with my Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm going to go in with Springsteen first. And I like to put that almost to like the back of my cheek. And then I put Trace Gold on the apple of my cheek because I really want that nice gold, like just popping look. And now to finish up my face and to lock everything together, I like to go in with my other Laura Mercier powder. This is the glow version. I did a review on this. I absolutely love this. From the moment I got this, I've used it every time I've done my makeup. And I go in with a big fluffy brush. I'm using my e.l.f. big fluffy blush brush. And I'm going to take a little on my brush, tap off some of the excess in the cover. It's such a pretty color. And then just go around my face and just give it a beautiful bronzy glow. Like if you don't own this powder and you're looking for a nice finishing powder, like a nice glow powder, you should get this. It's beautiful. Then I'm going to set everything with my Bedescu setting spray. And this is the cucumber spray. Whew. That feels amazing. And although my cheeks is already glowing and luminous, I'm going to add even more highlighter because I'm obsessed with highlighter. I'm going with my Nars highlighter in Ibiza. This one is not as garish or as loud, but it just gives a nice wet look. This is what it looks like. It's like a pretty soft gold, and I like to put it when my face is still damp. I'm going to with my Anastasia highlighter brush, and I'm going to put it right here. And now that I look like a glazed donut, I'm happy. Some of my nose. And I'm going to put some also on my brow bone. Okay. Now for lips. Since it's fall, well, not officially fall, but you know, it's getting there. I'm going to do dark lips today. I haven't done the dark lip in ages. I'm always doing a nude lip, so today I'm going to use Nars's Train Bleu. And I'm hot. This light has me like burning up. Anyway. And this is what Train Bleu looks like. It's so pretty. It's a nice purple color. It's nice and creamy and it's very pretty. So guys, this is the end of this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And when you watch my videos, don't forget to watch it in 1080p for better quality. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. And I'm going to see you again in my next video. Bye guys.